Hello, Speedgaming, and welcome back to another match of the Aria 2024 tournament. I am joined on commentary today by Vaxtress. Hello, Vaxtress. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It's been a long day, but I've been looking forward to this. So yes, this is game 2 of the Vaati versus Mageius set. Mageius has chosen Thief mode after Vaati's victory in game 1, so runners will be needing to acquire all of their equipment from enemy drops and find the 3 ancient books that detail what the objectives are to get past Graham. And they'll be starting with a rare ring as well to further boost those drop rates. So yeah, I'm just going to go letting the runners go. And yeah, we'll get started. Okay. And chat, do let us know how the audio balancing is, if the game audio is too high, too low. Just let us know. We can adjust that. Or if commentary could be better balanced as well, of course. That's also a consideration to take into account. Okay, and Mageius setting off. Runners are basically in sync, so I'm not going to worry about syncing streams, especially given Mageius did not start their timer. So, we've got a count of 7 on Castle Corridor, which is pretty huge, honestly.
Both players normally take the rare ring, always first set to PC.
Mm-hmm. Farming these zombies for some items right off the bat. Yeah, let me just try and fix that. 1 second.
Sorry, my microphone may have been a little quiet.
Okay, I will turn you back down because
Sorry.
now you are up again.
My apologies.
Okay, so Vaati finding inner quarters, immediately noping out because it doesn't really have much progression yet. Both runners do have Black Panther at this point because it was on one of the first checks in corridor. Axe Armor is dropping grapes, which is a nice healing item to note the existence of, especially given Axe Armors only have 1 drop, so that one will be pretty easy for runners to get if they want to stock up on those. Mageius heading into inner quarters here.
Needs to be careful.
Yeah. Should be able to make it back to the save room just fine. Electing to head up to the right this time. Good. Yeah, I believe this is like the fourth Cesta start seed we've had this week in casual and tournament races. It is not the greatest experience. This weapon has a very short range. Ooh, lightning doll up here on corridor for Vaati. Mageius will get that shortly. And with the wooden golem, yeah, that is excellent damage output right there. That's Malphus. That is Hippogriff.
Early flight.
That's a little bit concerning. Hopefully we will see Malphus within the next 10 minutes.
Backdash.
Nice fight. If Vaati ends up with a heavier weapon, then he needs to backdash cancel. Checking this exit off of corridor. We end up in Forbidden Area with a 1 on the counter.
Check.
Yeah, that'll be Skula locked, obviously. We don't have that just yet, but there's also another exit through there, which Vaati probably doesn't want to go to yet, just because of how tough the enemies are on the way. Vaati, oh, Mageius gets his flight, good. Vaati in a little bit of a scary situation for HP right now. Next save room is coming up in a couple of rooms. Electing to check this flight exit first, though. Bottom of reservoir, okay. New canister. Persephone, that'll be nice for healing. Vaati using grapes is going to probably go up and do the first check on the right in the slide area, and also check the door on the left. Checking the door first maybe isn't going to do that check on the right. Oh, and that leads behind the waterfall. Through the waterfall. Okay. Yeah, with flight, Vaati can do all the checks in this area right here. When I say area, I mean the waterfall room. Nightmare, another very high-tier red soul there. Creaking Skull, very high-tier blue soul. So Vaati's and Dryad. So Vaati basically just found a lot of really, really strong equipment on the soul regard. So, very nice. Mageius taking a death to Catablepus. Unfortunate. Vaati has been poisoned. Managed to get through that Dryad corridor without taking a hit. A single hit might have killed him at this point in the game. Tapping the warp, able to warp out of reservoir back to corridor where there is still a 3 count, so more items to find. Are we having audio problems for Vaati? Give me 1 sec to check that. To the chat member who said, why does Vaati's stream sound like an old tape? I think that might be a problem on your end, because it seems fine to me on Twitch's side.
Malphus.
Also, Malphus for Vaati. That's very good.
Well, there goes all worries of Malphus being late in the game.
Yes.
Alright, Vaati, after taking care of some of those checks in early corridors, going back to Eastern, or going back to Reservoir.
Flame Necklace from Triton is our first equipment drop. Unfortunately, it's nothing to really write home about. Vaati in a very intense situation. There we go, making it through the Triton corridor. Backdash for Mageius. That is true. Tsuchinoko does actually make a honestly pretty substantial difference in this preset because shop items do cost 15k. So that gets you a 3,000 gold reduction on every purchase. Vaati finding Floating Garden. Immediately nopes out, but now he knows it's here. Oh, he might be going into checks and things. From this side of Floating Garden, the save room is literally the next room, so he'll be fine. Picker Skeleton is an excellent farm. It has a high soul drop rate, and it has 2 items, so definitely worth killing here for a bit. Tasty Meat is one of its drops, which is a pretty decent healing item, and that is an S-Dog. So that'll be... It's not a great weapon, but it's certainly for 10 minutes into the sea, definitely something that's nice, I guess. Oh, and there's a cut-all from Ripper.
Starting to find weapons pretty quick.
Yep.
Yeah, the S-Dog definitely better range than your fist weapon.
Mm-hmm. Mageius taking another death in Reservoir this time, to a gargoyle. Unfortunate. But yeah, Vaati now has the option of something with a little bit more range and something that hits a lot but has very short range.
Also, Vaati picking up Slide just a minute ago.
Mm-hmm. He's getting a lot of Grey Souls. All but 2 of them, actually, yeah. Oh, is that a Greatsword or a Daneslave? That's a Durandal. That could be that's... You could almost call that a game-winning item, that kind of a drop right there. That is a endgame viable sword.
A very good weapon there.
Yeah. Yeah, as chat notes, yeah, it's not an absolute top tier, but it's definitely like a high mid tier for sure, and it'll definitely do the job. Vaati doing this last check here in Garden. Red Crow.
Yeah, especially in a preset where finding weapons is infinitely more harder, the value of any better weapon goes up immensely.
Mm-hmm. Kaiser Knuckle from Mageius from Cataplepus is a decent upgrade to his current situation of just having a Cestus. Vaati finding locked top floor on the opposite side of Floating Garden, so that's going to make going from Graham to Julius very fast. Backdash, again, from Mageius. A regular katana for Vaati.
And Gardens had a lot of weapons.
Yeah, it did. Strawberry for rock armor. That's nice healing. That's the second one.
Another Grey Soul. Kicker.
Kicker. 5 of 6.
Question if we're gonna find all the Grey Souls before we ever find Skula.
That would be very funny. Vaati deciding that he does not care enough about Skyfish to do that little backtrack there, so resetting out of those checks on corridor. Heading into Eastern Reservoir here. Is he going to commit to Eastern? He doesn't have school up, so there's 3 checks over here you could do. Technically 4, with Lightning Doll you can do a 4th, yeah. Army Jacket will be a nice upgrade, yeah. Is this Skula? No, it's Headhunter. Using an MP Restore. It's not going to be enough just yet because Lightning Doll takes 40 MP, so... And...
he didn't even get the soul.
Oops. That's an oops. Flying Armor. And Siren. Very good soul to have for dealing with anything that might end up being weak to Curse.
I mean, one of 2 sources of curse damage in the game, the other being the Muramasa weapon.
That is true.
Alright, so where do we go from here?
I think we go to Inner Quarters at this point. The only I mean, we don't have time stops, so there could still be stuff locked in there, but... That does have 2 other exits that we haven't seen, so... Vaati choosing to go to Cemetery instead. I believe it had a count, or sorry, Forbidden Area. Count of 1, so we won't be doing the checks here, but we will be just seeing where it leads and opening up this locked dead end so we don't run into it later. Leads
Clock Tower.
Lock Tower top left, yeah. With a count of 1, there are 2 check locations in Clock Tower that are Skula locked, as is the warp from Vaati's current position and the bottom exit. So we'll hopefully be able to get whatever's on the counter here, but we might not.
I mean, Galore.
Flying Armor for Mageius. Weak to Poison, Resist Curse. We have nothing that's Poison Element, I don't think. We do have Creaking Skull. Unfortunately, Balor has very large hands, which do a lot of damage. Mageius getting taken out by nightmares in Eastern. Okay, Vaati into phase 2 of Balor. Equipping Aranus to get an XP boost, which is a very smart move, given how much XP Balor has, or gives for being taken out. Missed that final hit there with the Lightning Duel, but gets it with the Durandal. And Minotaur. Probably his best source of strength, his best strength boosting yellow soul at the moment. Valkyrie has 2 drops and a soul that in vanilla is having some restream problems. Okay, I think we're okay now. That was very green for a moment. Blue book. It is Boyer from Golem.
I don't think we have seen that soul yet. I
don't think so. Vaati has not checked their menu yet. He's checking now. He does have it. Okay. Cool.
Body finding the top right of Clock Tower leads out banked corridors.
Yep. I believe we're about to see an inner quarters visit. Vaati picking up Beam Skeleton, which is another nice red soul to have. One of the most efficient red souls in terms of damage to MP ratio. Lots. Oh my goodness, that is a poison fist for Vaati. That is a very nice weapon. And war fatigues. And a soldier uniform, I think, basically overlapped there. Yeah. Because what I was saying before everything went green earlier is that Valkyries have 2 drops, so they are definitely worth farming. High Mind Up from Persephone's as well. Very good. And Black Belt. So that's our accessory situation solved for Chaos, pretty much.
The door out of inner quarters leading back into corridors.
Mageius finding Floating Garden. A ninja suit from Valkyrie. That is a straight upgrade in terms of equipment. Another Durandal. I think Vaati has 3 Durandals now. It must be a very common drop. Yellow book.
Golem.
Golem from Imp. Okay, that's funny. We get Blair from Golem, and then we get Golem from Imp. And Vaati finds death in inner quarters.
I didn't see, but death must be weak to water.
Yeah, that would explain why Vaati's using Man-Eater. Mageius finds locked top floor.
I don't know why, but in my own personal seeds, I always find death in inner quarters more than any boss.
Interesting. I think I see Big Golem and Legion there a lot. Ooh, that was a close. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say close dodge, but then he did get hit by the scythe.
That's death
And
down.
Indeed. Casual clothes and spoiled milk from Durga. An elfin robe from witches. One of the 2 drops. I don't think we've seen the other one. Is that Skula? No, it's duplicate ectoplasm.
So there is a live check left behind Galamoth.
There is, yes. Okay, Vaati finding the bottom of a chapel from the left side of inner quarters with a count of 2. Mageius getting random curling. I don't know if that was from Ghost or from Zombie Soldier, but Mageius now has a Rush Soul, which is quite nice.
Yeah, always nice to find a random drop rush souls. Ghost Dancer dropping a cuddle. Making quick work for Manicore.
Yep.
And 2 blue book.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Mageius getting tapped by 1 fruit from the Dryad and taking 49 damage repeatedly is not a great thing to see. Usually if I ever get hit by one of Dryad's seeds, I'll either... it's best to just sleep out of the room, because often you'll try and heal through it and it just won't work, so... Vaati finding top floor, bottom, from top of... is that top of chapel? Yeah.
Yep.
And then leading that, then goes to Western Reservoir.
Ooh, lubricant.
Yeah, that's a very nice yellow soul to find. Vijay's taking a death, but then immediately getting curly again. We have turned green again. Okay, I think we're fine. So no Skula to be had here, unfortunately. It has happened before, but not this time. Vaati heading back to top floor. Are we gonna see it? Yeah, we are gonna see an entrance into top floor. Looking for Skula, maybe? Or perhaps a red book? Aaron is weak to electric is very nice. Potato pancake from Libigant. Vaati grabbing the warp in top floor, electing to warp out, probably just to go grab a heal from Mina and then head back there. Would be my guess, at least. That's what it seems is going on. Trying to shake off the lubricant. That lubricant just zoomed off the screen so fast. Wow. Vaati saving on top floor. I haven't seen if Vaati has Golem. I don't think he has Golem.
Taking another death to the Dryad there.
Yeah, I think that's the third one now. Okay, well the count is still 1 in top floor. There is another couple of checks that we can do. Yellow canister.
Dead warrior.
The count is still 1, so there's one last check up at the top here on the right. It's a gray canister. Galamoth. There's our 6 before Skula.
Yep, we did it.
Dang.
I wonder if Vaati will take this as a hint to go back to inner quarters.
Yeah.
Wait,
does he have Golem?
Does he have? Ooh, let's see.
Or is he about to just reset? He might. Yeah, no, he does not have Golem. Okay.
I respect the gumption.
I do respect it, yeah. Yes, yeah. Vaati does have Boyer, we have marked that on the tracker. Vaati thinking. Probably gonna... Or no, okay, he remembers. Yep. Inner corners, good.
I was gonna say, I don't blame him on the thinking. There's been a lot of looping entrances here.
That is true.
And just a lot of doors just being locked out from just the lack of Skula. This has to be like Skula, right? One of these?
Undone.
Undine.
Okay, so we haven't seen that exit to corridor, actually. Vaati didn't elect to check it out of logic, so we might just be seeing a beeline to that point now. Remembering that this exit went to corridor. Yep, right where it needs to be. Does have kicker skeleton, so he's able to get under that wall there.
Alright, let's see where this leads us. To
Study.
study. Two
The
check
count
study.
of 2, yes.
Not a heavily dense study, but lead us to another door at least if school isn't here. There's Golem.
There's Golem. That's his yellow soul, so he could go guess now. He might, in fact, just go and immediately do that. Or no, he elects to explore more. JS making it through the Dryads in Forbidden Area.
Yeah, I figured if he wants to guess, he'll probably do the study boss first,
Yep.
just to increase his odds. There's Skula.
Skula. Let's go. And it's Legion. Vaati does not have a rush soul, so this fight isn't gonna be textbook, but maybe the weaknesses will be okay. Weak to dark poison, he does have Poison Fist.
Looks like he's gonna like to use it.
Yeah.
Mageius finding Valor in his clock tower.
Yep. Okay, Vaati has taken out half of Legion's shell, so he's able to attack Legion without risk of getting just rolled over. Takes down Legion entirely.
Poison Fist making quick work. Ooh, and taking the death of Valor there.
Mageius, yeah. Okay. Vaati unlocking the shop.
So now the question, are we going to see the guess?
Okay, which bosses we haven't seen Arena boss, we haven't seen Dance Hall boss.
There's Dance Hall.
There's Dance Hall. We are close to having cleared out every boss. We'll see if Vaati decides to go down here or just go straight to the warp. I think we're about to see him go straight to the warp. We're about to see him go warp and check the shop, and then go somewhere else. Cockatrice in the shop. He does have Catoblepus, but you can't use Cato on phase 3 of Graham, so...
Chatter asking, it's gonna be a boss objective for red, right? correct, because both blue and yellow book were soul requirements, so the last one has to be a boss requirement.
That is correct. And Vaati bought a couple of things there.
Oop, and I think we're gonna see the guess.
Yeah.
When Vaati was in Graham earlier, I don't think Vaati hit Graham, so we never saw what the weaknesses were.
Yeah, we didn't get to see that. Yeah, we are weak to swords, resist water, and holy. So Durandal will be just fine here. Oh, Mageius getting Blair from Golem. So he does have his blue soul now.
Yes, chat, we are guessing, and we are about to find out if that guess is going to pay off or not.
Yes, I believe, chat can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is a 5 and 7 guess right now. It might be 5 and 6, I can't remember.
I believe we're missing 2 bosses, I think 5 out of 7?
Yes.
Oh,
okay, it's one of the ones we're missing.
Yep.
Darn.
So Vaati probably going to go back to do Dance Hall boss, but then I guess the question of will they hunt for Arena, or is he going to do the guess again?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what exits we haven't seen that could lead to Arena.
I'm trying to think how we're still missing. I don't think we've seen Cemetery. Oh, we're still missing Cemetery.
No, we've seen. Or no, we haven't seen Cemetery. So he's actually missing 3 bosses.
3 bosses, yes.
Okay.
Finding Headhunter.
Yeah, this will get him his 2nd shop upgrade.
Resist
sword, weak to holy.
I don't think we have any holy damage, but
we do have things that are not sword damage that can still do good damage at least.
True. But Headhunter not too bad of a boss.
Okay, Headhunter is 1 hit from death. There we go.
Gotta love the little unique voice line.
Yeah, you've got those on the Rush Souls and on a couple of the Red Souls when you're 1 hit from killing something.
Just look at this.
Very nice find there.
Killing the Tsuchinoko, but I don't believe Tsuchinoko actually drops an item.
Yeah, it's worth definitely killing Tsuchinoko in Dracula mode when everything is guaranteed a soul drop, but in terms of item drops, yeah, not worth the time. Melons from Zombie Officer. And
coffee. Or tea, yeah.
Another Durandal. And Shadow Knight. That we'll probably see that used on Graham. So I believe, chat can correct me if I'm incorrect, if Shadow Knight is sword element. I think it is. Might be dark though. Archdemon from Ghost Dancer. So with Skula, we can now see the bottom of Clock Tower. That is probably where Arena is, if I had to guess. Because that was Dupe Skula there in Dance Hall here. Now my guess is we got Cemetery on the top here of Dance Hall, and then the bottom of Clock Tower will be Arena. Cemetery, yep, okay, cool. With a count of 2, so maybe the red book is here. And great armor.
And great armor down.
Yep. Okay, no red book here. So Arena has Big Golem then.
Yep, so will Vaati try the guess again now with higher odds, or will they go hunt for Arena?
Yeah, if they remember their area transitions, I mean, they don't have the warp to Clock Tower, so it's not an easy, straightforward line to get there. So we might just see a warp to... We could see corridor to... No, okay. I was going to say check the shop, but straight back to the top floor. The potato pancake.
Ooh,
Getting
grab
grabbed.
this.
Dang.
Chat, looks like we're going to be seeing another guess, this time with significantly higher odds.
Yeah. Golem is a nice yellow soul to guess to have on when you're guessing, because it's just a good strength boost. Switching over to some other equipment. Electing not to use blue souls and just stick with lightning doll. Okay, we're in phase 2. Mageius getting Malphus.
Alright, are we going to see it? Is it going to be Arena?
And... nope.
Nope.
It was one of the bosses. It was either Dance Hall or Cemetery.
Every so often I'm reminded that the Halo that shoots lasers up there does have its own health.
It does. And killing it does not contribute to killing Graham. Completely separate entity. Very funny. Okay. So Graham down for Vaati. Not checking the rewards. Dang. Well, yeah, because of these soul canisters, I suppose, right? Okay. Vaati, if he remembers or he's using an area tracker, will know that large top floor leads to floating garden. And he's already opened it, so yeah, we're great. Okay, Vaati's saving before Julius. Let's see what Julius rolled today. Resist sword. Yeah, that is one of the most, like, it's a very basic thing, just one stat change, not 3 stat changes, but it makes a bit of a difference here.
Especially so in this fight, Julius being a very in-your-face fighter.
Yeah.
And with the fist weapon, it makes it a little harder. Luckily, Vaati making good use of Lightning Doll. Get some range.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, but still needs to be careful.
Yep. One thing you can do with Black Panther equipped, like what Vaati's doing, once you realize that Julius has no actual, like, hurt box, like, active during the fight, you can just, when he's gonna, like, do a slide or do a whip, you can just dash straight through him and go hit him from behind. It's very satisfying.
Julius was doing a little dance for a second.
Mm-hmm. Vaati into phase 2, but not in great shape health-wise. Just using a full heal.
Luckily, enemies receive a pretty nice balance. Health drops.
Mm-hmm. Vaati in a dangerous place. Heals out of it, though. Nice.
And Julius down.
Okay, we're having a green experience again, it seems.
We're just providing a little color to chaotic, which is normally mute.
Yeah. Getting a nice clean jump over the giant skeleton there. Well done. Skipping the second save room, chaotic. Very clean fall there through the Galamoth duplicate. Mageius getting yellow book. I will mark that. Oh, it's already been marked, never mind. Skipping the third chaotic. Interesting. Okay, I suppose, yeah, there aren't any other canisters you'd really want at this point. Except maybe like Triton or something.
Let's hop over the Shadow Knight.
Yep.
And we're about to enter Chaos.
Indeed, and we'll see what Chaos rolled today. Switching to Cut All. Interesting. I suppose, yeah, there's no actual hurt box on the statues, so why not?
Providing
Yeah.
good multi-hit.
Weak to
Weak to
fire,
fire.
resist electric. We have a nightmare, so I think we're okay. 62 times 2 at this range, but up close you could get like up to 4 hits, 3 or 4 hits with cutoff, so. I've never seen Chaos fought with cutoff before, but it actually seems to work pretty well. A little bit of a dangerous position here as we exit Chaos 1 soon, probably. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Right, on to the final phase of Chaos.
Yeah.
And we're doing 300 on those eyes.
With a nightmare, yeah, and that can hit twice if you use it at the perfect range, so massive damage. Top eye is probably about to bite the dust in a moment. There it goes. Okay, we are 2 eyes in, doing 87 times 2. So 174 damage with Nightmare on the core per use. I think this is it right here.
Yep.
That is massive damage.
Especially with all those mind ups at the beginning that the zombies dropped.
Yeah, and
And
there we
it
go.
goes. It's GG.
Get Vaati in here shortly for a post-race interview. There he is. Okay.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Oh,
GG.
thank you.
So how
That
did
was-
you? How were your thoughts on the seed here?
I've played significantly worse Thief Seeds, but man, this one was funny to say the least.
I mean, you got that Durandal. In fact, you got
That
like
helped
4
so
Durandals. That helped a lot, yeah.
Yes, definitely better than the starter Cestus.
Like
Yeah.
3 enemies dropped Durandals, right?
Yeah, it was like...
it seemed
was
like it.
Disc Armor
Minotaur,
Minotaur.
and
Yes.
Bone Pillar, yeah.
yeah, that was just like, oh, I just kept finding it, and that Poison Fist helped so much, especially with the slash resist Julius. So,
Yeah.
just I'm really sad that initial guess didn't pan out. I knew it was probably not going to because it was like barely over a 50-50, but I was like,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, you went for it. I respect the play, so... And
I
then with
respect
him...
the attempt to go into Graham at first, and then looking at Yellow Book, and realizing you did not have Golem.
There was perhaps an oversight there somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel like I didn't really have my best boss fights though. I was really like annoyed at Belor in particular. Like that was just really scuffed. Julius, however, I was just like throwing myself out. Like I've got 16 pounds of healing. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
But
And
Chaos-
I've never seen anyone use Cuddle on Chaos before, but it worked. So
Oh yeah,
there you go.
it's a surprisingly high active like multi hit, and I didn't have any other multi hits, and I figured double 70 almost was probably gonna outpace any damage Durandal did. So
Yeah, no,
For sure.
very impressive. Yeah,
and I just didn't expect Nightmare to be hitting for like 90 after 2 eyes, but Fire Weakness is a hell of a drug.
yes, it is absolutely.
Did anyone end up finding the red book?
No.
No,
My
I'm
guess is
betting money it's on FA. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Hi, Mageius. GG.
This was not a seed.
Yeah, no, it's starting with Cestus is never great.
Oh, yeah, that was really... I took so much damage early on because of it.
Mhm.
You at least found a weapon. I just got a random drop of Kaiser Knuckles and been using that since.
Yeah. It happens. It's unfortunate, but that's thief mode for you sometimes, so.
I
I
know.
was about to say, that do be thief mode.
Mhm.
Give it,
what
then
armor
people
did
take
you?
it away.
What armor did you eventually get?
What's up?
So when did you get armor?
Oh,
I think
the best
you
armor I
had,
found was Elfin Robe, right?
you had
believe
Elfin
so.
Robe, you had Ninja,
Ninja
Suit,
Suit.
War
And
Fatigues.
they found War Fatigues at some point.
Yeah, I think Ninja Suit is what you stuck with, really. So
No, I mostly stuck with Elfin Robe the second I found
Okay.
it. I just left that for the rest of it because that int boost is great with
That's
Speaking
true.
Skull too. So
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I eventually found an elf robe after coming back to inner quarters after exploring a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What did you use for a weapon?
one of my 8 Durandals.
Yeah. There are a lot of Durandal drops during that seed.
Lucky you on that
Uh,
one.
I don't know if you killed any Minotaurs, Curlies. I think dropped it. Bone Pillars and Disc Armor. I think had
Disc
it too.
armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Killed disc armors, did not get the drop.
That happens. I mean, I raced
Oh, yeah.
Algorithm the other day, and Rock Armor is something that normally has a pretty high drop rate, and I got Rahab's sword from Rock Armor, and Algorithm just didn't get it, even though he killed them a bunch, so...
This is the second time I've heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had some unfortunate experience against Xanthus with the non-Rahab drop.
It was also from a Disc Armor, except that seed ended up having Graham weak to water, Julius weak to water, and both resisted slash. So Rahab's
Yep.
was literally the game-winning item.
I mean, I'll say this much: at least melons were easy to get.
That is true.
Oh, yeah. Healing was really abundant that seed. There were a lot of enemies, like the Rock Armors dropped strawberries. I found Lightning Doll early on, which helped. Lightning Doll and Nightmare both early on helped combat so much when I had a rough weapon.
Yeah.
I had it, but just did not ever have the MP for it.
Mm.
Yeah, I got all the Grey Souls before finding Skula.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first time I've ever seen that. I was Zavaxers and I were like, "Is it gonna happen?" Then yeah, we got all 6 Gray Souls before school. It was crazy.
At this point, the reason I went to Graham and just guessed the red book was because school is surely in chaotic, right? Like it's either in
Yeah.
chaotic. I was figuring it was gonna be behind Graham, but then I found all the checks in top floor and just oh no.
Yeah, no, that was the casual race that we did one of the casual races
Oh.
last night. It was Skula was behind Graham, and then first check chaotic. It was,
Wow,
it was
that's-
hilarious.
On the upside, you don't have to do most of Reservoir.
That's true.
And at least I'm out of the tournament, so I don't have to deal with some of this hell.
Yeah. Well, thank you for playing. I
yeah,
appreciate
Not a
you.
problem. I had fun. I always
I'm
do have
glad.
fun.
I'm very
Good.
glad.
That's what really matters.
That is what matters. Vaati, your next match, I'll get you to schedule this in, is up
Garney,
against Mr.
Texas.
Garney, Texas. Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun set. So,
I
yeah.
recommend trying to get something fun and definitely go with thief mode.
Yeah.
I might talk with him and see if he wants to go back again to Gentleman to the double enemy rando, because I know both of us are very passionate about that game mode, and maybe see if we can't throw a double chaos into the mix.
Ooh, that's going to be fun.
I'm a double chaos defender. I think it's so awful, and I love it.
I mean, my suggestion has been if you can really get someone to Gentleman's in thief mode plus enemy randomizer, you will scream.
Start with
That would be rough.
Cestus, and then you
Oh.
put just the worst enemies everywhere. Gosh. Okay.
I mean, how bad was our seed last time with that?
Pretty bad, I think. Oh boy. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I think that's everything from me. Do the runners have anything they want to say before we close out for tonight?
Not that I can think of.
I had something at one point, but I'll be honest, I've completely forgotten it. So no, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
thank you to everyone who turned out to watch. If our chat commands will work, I'll get you to follow the runners and follow the commentary. It doesn't seem like it's working, but yeah, no.
I
I'm
did
not
remember
sure what's
one
up with
thing.
that. Yes, what's up?
I was laughing. I don't know if anyone else noticed it. The second I beat the Poison Weak Balor, I found Poison Fist.
Yeah, no, that
Yes.
was very funny.
Instantly.
Yeah.
They were actually easy to drop.
Yeah.
I had like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh, Poison Fist is a goated weapon though. It's insanely good.
Yeah.
High damage, good stat. So
It's just the
As I
range is
said,
the only
I had
thing.
it, but didn't think it was beating Kaiser Knuckles with Headhunter.
Yeah, the multi-hit on Kaiser Knuckle can be quite helpful
Yeah.
at times, for sure. Okay, well,
Especially that
thank
was
you.
one of the, as I said, I had Headhunter. What is every item in the game? A soul. So boost enough with the multi hit on that one and just try to deal enough stuff to kill most bosses.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Okay. Well, thank you for everyone who came out to watch. Thank you for runners for playing. Thank you for Vaxters with helping me with commentary and tracking today.
Yeah. And thank you both for calming the match. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
happy
you're
to be here.
welcome. Always. Okay. Bye.
Bye all.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.